It's my 36-week bump date and I'm officially having contractions. They say the baby's the size of a large cantaloupe. Can someone please tell me what kind of cantaloupe is 5 to 6 pounds, has legs, and likes to kick me in the ribs? Here's the bump. Please tell me it's not gonna get any bigger. I'm 36 weeks and this pain is definitely starting to get to me. Let's get started. Hey guys, and welcome to my 36-week bump date. I am surprised that I'm able to actually pull myself out of bed, wipe off the tears, and stand in front of a camera and talk about this. I'm pregnant. I'm 36 weeks. We're getting down to the wire. It's exciting and scary, and I just have so many mixed emotions that it's kind of intense. So like I said, the app says that the baby is the size of a large cantaloupe. And again, I don't know how a cantaloupe could possibly be the size of this baby. I've never seen a cantaloupe that big, but I think it's all just for fun. But yeah, he is getting super, super big. He is between 5 to 6 pounds at this point, maybe more, I don't know. He's between 19, 20 inches long. Whew, that's a big baby. And I definitely can feel it. Like, I feel like I can feel how heavy he is, and he feels heavy. As far as how heavy I am, I'm officially up about 26 pounds. I definitely shot up in the last 2-3 weeks quite a bit, but I'm still at a great weight for, you know, my size and everything. And so I feel good about that weight. I don't feel like I've overdone it or whatsoever. But with that weight gain, I think came possibly a stretch mark. Now, I'm not worried about it whatsoever. I've kind of always expected to get stretch marks, but yet I never have. So I've always just been like, well, I'm just gonna count my blessings and just, you know, be thankful that I don't. But I've always just kind of waited around for one to kind of show up. And so there might be one starting to form. I'll try and show you, but I think it's pretty hard to see. So I don't know if it's like an official stretch mark or if it's like the start of one, but that's kind of interesting. So I'll start off really briefly about my aches and pains. I do have quite a bit. My back is basically, I have like a pulled muscle, like a muscle that's being pulled when I sit in certain positions on my back, and that is so painful. That's probably like a lot of my pain is. My other pain is my ribs. This happened with Ollie towards the end of my pregnancy as well, to the point where it was just like almost unbearable, could barely breathe. It definitely feels like my ribs are popping or separating, and he kind of kicks underneath my ribs, so that's really uncomfortable. So at night it's really, really hard to sleep, and it's kind of getting to the point where I almost can't sleep. I'm up on and off throughout the night because I'm in so much pain, because when I lay on my sides, it's like squishing those ribs, and he's kind of burying himself on the ribs that I'm laying on. So when I flip, then I give this rib like a little bit of relief, but then these ones have to go into like stress mode. So it's really, really uncomfortable. Not to mention, I'm now having contractions. Now, they're not like labor contractions. They're probably like practice contractions, false labor contractions type thing. They are uncomfortable. They're not like painful, but they're uncomfortable. And I for a while was like, are these Braxton Hicks? Like, they definitely seem too close together and too, like, sometimes they can be very consistent, but then I usually can get them to go away if I like get up and walk around or something like that. I don't know. The contractions, basically what they do though to me is when my belly gets super hard, then my ribs start to pop out more. And so I actually get a lot of contractions at night while I'm sleeping. And so I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh my gosh, my ribs are popping. And it'll be because I'm having a contraction. I usually literally in the middle of one have to just stand up and try and like breathe and like release some pressure on my ribs. So that is really uncomfortable, definitely starting to get to me, to the point where this morning I woke up and I was just in tears. And I wasn't even in tears technically because of how much pain I was in. I was in tears because I was overwhelmed with the pain. Like, overwhelmed with the fact that I don't know when this is gonna end. Like, I have 4 to 6 more weeks left, and it's only gonna get more painful because baby's gonna get bigger and my uterus is gonna get bigger. And so like all the scary thoughts just started like pouring into my mind, and I just literally broke down. Not to mention, you know, Ollie comes in and we always snuggle and cuddle in the morning in bed together, and he came in and I literally couldn't pick him up. I couldn't really even hold him because I was in so much pain, and that really gets to me. I do not like to feel like I can't take care or cuddle my baby. That it just makes me really sad. So just a lot of emotional pain along with the actual pain, and it's just getting to me. But at the same time, like, I feel super blessed. I have this little baby that is just thriving. He's kicking and he's moving and he's doing great in there, and I want him to be in there as long as he needs to be in there. So I will bear through this and I will do what I need to do, but it is hard. As far as cravings, I have not really talked about cravings this whole pregnancy, and to be honest, I haven't really had a lot of cravings, especially when it comes to food. My number one craving that I have and definitely had with Ollie was milk. I love, love, love milk, but this is also something that I love when I'm not pregnant. I drink a lot of milk. I definitely go through probably 2 to 3 gallons a week myself, and I mean, I drink way more milk than even Ollie does. I mean, he's a toddler who drinks a lot of milk. So I mean, it doesn't bother me because I'm not like a really big muncher throughout the day, so I feel like it's like extra calories and calcium and all of that. I definitely crave milk. I also crave ice water. I love ice water, and it has to be ice water. It can't just be water. It has to be ice water, and it has to be special ice. It has to be like good ice. Some ice I'm just not like a huge fan of. Like the ice that comes out of my freezer, I don't like it. I want my water to be ice cold, and I want the ice to be delicious so that I can crunch and eat it. And so because of this craving, I have been drinking so much water. So I'm really happy about that. I definitely don't feel like I'm getting dehydrated. I feel like I'm drinking at least 80 ounces a day, which is recommended for my weight. So I am happy. This week I had a birth class with my doula, which was really fun because it was a private class just with me and Brian and our doula. It was really neat because the class was basically surrounded around having a natural birth, which is what my goal is. I would love to have a natural birth, although I'm not putting myself in any kind of box to where if I'm like literally dying and feel like I need an epidural, I will get one. I want to be fully prepared for a natural birth if possible. And so the class was really informative, really fun, really helpful. A lot of stuff I pretty much already knew because YouTube is a very great place to get a lot of that information, which I have been doing a lot of. But it was just good to kind of talk with our doula and get a game plan and really feel like, you know, just the more times that we are with our doula, the better, because we are going to be doing birth together with her, and we want to make sure that we're all on the same page and we really understand each other fully. So something really fun that I got to do this week was we did the belly cast for Finn. Now I don't know if you guys remember, but I did a belly cast with Ollie, and I will have that video linked down below in case you want to watch it. But it was a really, really special video. I absolutely loved making it. I absolutely loved having that cast, especially because after Ollie was born, which was only like a week or so later, week or two later, we were able to do newborn photos with him inside the cast, kind of displaying how he laid in the cast. And I just thought it was really, really cool. I love the picture. It hangs on my wall and I love it. I just think it's like the neatest thing. And so I wanted to make sure that I did the cast close enough to Finn's day when he comes, but also close enough so I can compare the size of Ollie's cast with Finn's cast so that I could see like the difference in how they looked around the same time and stuff. So I don't know when Finn's gonna be here, whether he's gonna be here in 40 weeks or in a few days. I don't really know. But I got the cast done and it is really cool. It looks so, so, so different. And it was really neat comparing. I was actually able to put Ollie's cast on me and see how it felt and how different it was, and it was like, it was so amazing, so, so cool. So I actually did film all of this, and I am going to be making a really special video, so definitely be on the lookout for Finn's belly cast video. Definitely very neat to get to see the difference because it's the same body, but like they just form completely differently around your child, and it's really neat to see the difference. Something else I'm really excited about is the fact that I finished Finn's nursery. It is all done. I have everything. I finally have almost everything all together. Basically now I'm just working on, you know, washing all his clothes and hanging them up and organizing the room, but everything is supposed to be in there as far as, you know, decorations and organization, and even all the like the little things that I need, I think I got them. So I'm really excited about that, and that means I'm definitely gonna be filming Finn's nursery tour very, very, very soon. So I'm gonna give you a list of videos to be on the lookout. Look for Finn's nursery tour. That one's gonna be first. Then the belly cast, make sure you look out for that. Then I'm gonna be doing a baby buys video, hopefully in the near future, so you guys can see all the different things that I purchased and why I purchased them and stuff like that. And then definitely look out for a hospital bag video, because I know a lot of people like to know what you bring to the hospital. And so I'm gonna really, really try hard to film that video. But if there's any other videos that you can think of, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm really trying to knock out as many videos as possible, although it is difficult because I am pregnant with a toddler and a busy life, but I really want to try and get some videos out for you guys to watch. So be on the lookout for those videos, and I will also be letting you know when they do come out. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my belly. Alright, first of all, I don't know how many times I've worn this shirt in a bump date, so it's starting to get embarrassing, but it's one of my favorite, and it officially is starting not to fit, so that's how big I am. So here's the belly from the front. Here it is from the side and the other side. And then here it is. It's so, I mean, honestly, there are times when it is very lopsided and he definitely gets into a funky position, but for the most part, it is a very round belly, which I am happy with. I feel like it was way worse with Ollie when he was up here in my ribs and he was bulging out the top. Not comfortable at all. And I'm gonna see if you guys can see my stretch mark, or possibility of a stretch mark. I believe it's over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna like kind of come closer and see if you can see it. I think that's it. But like I said, it's not like a big deal, and it probably is either the start of one or maybe it's nothing. I don't know. Whew. So yeah, very round belly, which is good. I think that septum being removed has definitely helped a lot. Alright guys, that is it for this bump date. I hope you guys enjoyed it. 36 weeks, which means this baby could come any day. I don't know. I'm definitely having contractions, which means not a lot, but I guess it could mean that, you know, my body is preparing and practicing for labor, which is kind of really neat to think about. Whether this baby comes in 2, 3, 4 weeks, I'm excited. It's crazy that we're getting down to the wire, and it's so nerve-wracking not knowing what's gonna happen. But it's also kind of, it's just fun. It's crazy. Birth is such a fun event, and I'm excited to actually do that. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Well, we went ahead and went really simple with this wall because we really wanted it to really display his name, Finley. I got these letters off Etsy, and the girl who did them did a great job. We told her the colors, the theme, and just told her that we really wanted some vintagey type colors. And when I saw them at first, I was like, ooh, I don't know if that's gonna fit. But now that it's up on the wall, I think it just is really, really cute. I think that it looks vintage. I think that